Hi loves, it's your girl Mona here with a quick oracle reading. I want to come on here and just kind of touch in with everybody, especially since we're seeing the end of this here retrograditarium for Mercury, Jupiter, and I think it's Saturn. But don't quote me on that last part. But we're getting out of it finally. So just be aware of the shadow period, you guys. So just still kind of watch your words because some people might still be sensitive. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to see what we need to know for this week. It's been a while since I've done this, but let's do it. Ooh, okay. I might pull a tarot card after this, but let's see. Anything else? Okay. I think we're good. I feel pretty good now. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay, so we have Who Taught You How to Love? Ooh. Second Chance. Believe them. Give thanks. Abundance. I don't usually do them like this. Adjust your crown. The fumble. Okay. Reclaim your body. Okay. And then re-triggering. Okay. So for this week, it feels very heavy for some of us, very dense. Here's what I mean by that. So this is going to be the week of reflection for a lot of us. This is going to be the week of looking at how we might be harboring some unhealed traumas, some unhealed situations, some wounds. This is going to be that week of really finally releasing a lot of things that we've been holding on to so that we can actually elevate and get to that next level. This is our second chance, you guys. It's a great thing. I'm super excited about that part of it. But that's definitely what this is. Spirit, the biggest situation here is going to be you believing the people who are in your life when they are showing you who they are. This is also going to be something that you have to look at for yourself for a lot of us. Because for a lot of people, we put on a show, we put on a facade, we put on a front, trying to make it through the day, trying to make it through life, trying to be who we are expected to be, and feeling devastated, drained, and so weighed down as we're doing that. And this is that thing where it's like, yeah, this is what you were taught from a very young age. This is how you've been making it through life for so long. But the situation is we're not supposed to be operating on that level anymore. Things are shifting, things are changing, we're evolving. This whole experience is evolving and growing for so much of us, so many of us, and we have to be understanding that that's what's occurring, and we have to grow ourselves, because the worst thing in the world would be the last stitch effort is holding on and operating in a state of fear, operating in a state of lack, operating in a state of self-doubt, of self-loathing. Any of that is not something that we should be providing ourselves. There's enough of that going on in the world anyway, so why do we need to give that to ourselves? That's the main question that we really need to start asking. And for some of us, we've already processed and we've grown to a certain extent, but it just feels kind of like we dropped the ball during this retrograde, and we're being really hard on ourselves. If you are one of those people who've been hard on yourselves, if you've been beating yourself over and over and over again because you're like, I know better. Why am I doing this? I know better. I've done this before. I know better. Why? Stop. It's okay. Healing and growing isn't linear. We hear that all the time. It isn't, though. And to say that to somebody else, I get it. A lot of the times when we're saying it to somebody else, we believe it, but we're holding so much of that weight on ourselves, thinking that, yeah, it's okay for them, but we're the exception. We have to be perfect. We have to be on it all the time. We have to be amazing. That's not the case. That's really not the case. We have to stop holding ourselves to a higher standard and making ourselves more accountable than we would provide or give to somebody else. Why do we make it so that there's no room for us for error? Why do we make it so there's no room for us to grow? That doesn't make sense. We have to be open to the growth. We have to be open to the shifts, to the changes, to the modifications, to relearning processes, relearning situations, relearning things if we haven't learned them. That's okay. It's okay for it to take a little bit longer for you, for me, for all of us. Because none of us learn at the same speed. None of us understand things at the same level. It's growth. That's what it is. For those of you who are having a hard time, or you've done things recently to your body, to your space, to your temple, to your mind, to any of that, this is for you, because this is that reclaiming your body, reclaiming your essence as a whole. Okay, that's what this week is going to be. It's time for you to adjust your crown. It's time for you to allow greatness to flow to you. It's time for you to really step up and stop being that added person who's beating you down. It's time for you to see yourself as the king, queen, confidant, amazing individual that you are. CEO, if that's you. Boss. Whatever or whoever you are to yourself. It's time for you to start embodying that and allowing that to be who you are every day. Stop flipping to fit into situations with other people. The bottom card that we have is treat people accordingly. We also have drink water right underneath it, but this one is like, not only treat people accordingly, but treat yourself accordingly. Treat yourself the way that you want to be treated. I know that a lot of us do that for other people. We're willing to accommodate other people and treat them the way that we want to be treated. But when are we going to start treating ourselves the way that we want to be treated? That's my only question. Don't you think it's time? Because I do. That's all I got. I was going to pull some tarot cards to go along with this, but I feel like this is a pretty solid message in itself. So I'm going to leave it here. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can. The link is in my bio. If my schedule doesn't work around your schedule, you can do an email reading. You do get to ask 5 questions with that, and I also go along with what Spirit wants you to know. So we can do that together. It's a great experience. I absolutely love doing those as well. And also my Etsy shop. Click the link in my bio. It's the second one down. So if you need money oil, if you need a cleansing bath, a spiritually uplifting bath, if you need some assistance with candles, I have those too. So take a look, let me know what you think, and let me know if this message resonates with you, okay? Love you guys. Have a great week. I'll see you next time.